I don't need it. I definitely don't need it. I 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 need it!
The Resident Evil 4 remake was revealed and the excitement is through the roof, but with the reveal trailer brings a lot, and I mean a lot of questions. One of the biggest rumors about this game was that Jack Krauser, one of the key villains in Resident Evil 4, was going to be cut and not involved in the RE4 remake, and my thoughts on it are very clear. There is no way in hell that he should be cut because he is the one who kidnaps Ashley and is a key piece to Leon's story, creating a rivalry in the Darkside Chronicles. A while back, I made a video about my personal RE4 remake wishlist, and the number one thing I wanted was a DLC of Operation Javier, but I never really went into full detail as to why I think it should happen. So, sit back and let's chill out and talk about why I think Resident Evil 4 Remake should include an Operation Javier DLC. Before we get into it, a like and comment on this video would be very appreciated, but more importantly, subscribe to the channel if you are new here and excited for the Resident Evil 4 Remake, and now let's get into it. I'm just going to give you a quick briefing of what the story is. In 2002, before the destruction of the Russian branch of Umbrella, Leon was sent to a small South American country as part of a secret military detachment after the headquarters were informed that a former researcher from Umbrella contacted a man named Javier Hidalgo. Due to the difficult nature of the operation, Jack Krauser, a seasoned operative with a history of brave service, was selected to be Leon's partner. Jack never believed in BOWs, but no matter who the enemy was, he was always there to fight by Leon's side. Jack ended up being injured after completing the operation and was taken out of active commission because his arm never fully healed. The story for this game is very underrated and it gives us great insight to how the Leon and Krauser rivalry began, and that is exactly why I would push for an Operation Javier DLC in the RE4 remake. Now, we all know the Darkside Chronicles will never get a remake, and with this game releasing next year in March, I think this is the best DLC you could do, and remaking Operation Javier would be amazing, especially for the new players. Because if Krauser's in the remake and, you know, the tension is drawn between Leon and Krauser, people will probably be asking, man, I wonder how this rivalry started, this is actually so awesome. And then they realize they have to buy a whole new console to play the game where Leon and Krauser first met, and I'm sure no one wants to do that or even emulate the game on PC, but I don't know. Remaking this part of the Darkside Chronicles would be great, and especially for what it did for the story of RE4. Since Krauser is once again responsible for kidnapping Ashley in the first place, and even his dead body after the events of RE4 helped create the RE5 with the dominant species Paga that he had inside him. But Capcom has done something very similar to what I'm mentioning in this video. Resident Evil 5's Lost in Nightmares DLC takes place 3 years before the events of RE5, and it was a great callback to know the events of what happened in the Spencer estate. Guess what year Operation Javier took place in? 2002. When did Resident Evil 4 take place in? 2005. So there's a 3-year gap between those events, just like Lost in Nightmares and Resident Evil 5. And in my opinion, I think Lost in Nightmares is the best Resident Evil DLC ever created, as I made a video about it and I'll put it in the link in the description down below, or maybe the pinned comment as well, maybe both. I think the thing is that we don't know is that Operation Javier can take this same formula and make it even better, and would tell the story of Leon after RE2 and his rivalry with Jack Krauser, and having it in one complete game. It would be great for fan service, and it would be very smart on Capcom's end to do this. In the Resident Evil world, there are a lot of things that we still want remade or remastered. We easily want a Code Veronica remake, that's the most fan requested remake we want. I personally want a Resident Evil 0 remake. A lot of people want a Resident Evil Outbreak remake, and surprisingly, a lot of people want another remake of Resident Evil 1, and that includes me. But who knows? Nobody considers Operation Javier to be remade, and I totally understand that, since it felt like a side quest, and remaking and installing that into this game and reimagining the whole story would be absolutely amazing, because they were reimagining the RE4 story. Why not do it with Operation Javier if you end up making it a DLC? You kinda get what I'm saying here? Plus, I would love to see Manuela in the RE engine, and she seems to be a forgotten character as nothing new about her life happened after the events of Darkside Chronicles, so bringing her back and her father Javier would be great, especially for the lore of RE4 and the events before that game. But I wanted to make this quick video as most of my videos coming up will be about RE4 Remake, and yes, I will be milking the living hell out of this game with zero guilt because my favorite game of all time is officially getting a remake, so I hope you guys understand, but this is like a kid's dream, and this is what I not necessarily wanted because I was a little worried about it, but I'm just so excited, and you know what's stopping me from making so many videos about this game coming up. And plus we still have things to know about the DLC and reverse stuff like that, so everything is going perfectly planned for Resident Evil fans, and I'm so happy about this. But what did you guys think of this small but big theory video at the exact same time? Well, not a theory, but kind of a big ass wish. Do you think Operation Javier should happen in an RE4 Remake DLC, or should it not happen at all? Let me know in the comments section down below. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, especially with RE4 Remake coming out next year. The hype is unreal. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited as well. This is going to be big for us Resident Evil fans, and the future is absolutely bright. I hope you guys have yourselves a good day, a good night, and a good sleep. Take care, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, and much love.